in the morning. Good morning, my love. Good morning, Cicely. How you doing? Preston. Who's that? My namesake, Trevor. How you doing, my love? Good to see you. Guys, it's early in the morning. It's Saturday morning. We're going to talk about some of the things that have been in the news this week. Yeah, well, say, we talk and we gallivant and laugh at peace soup and all those things. Right, Dave? Guys, if you want a fun live, you are at the right place. Yeah? Because boy, I can't chat foolishness sometimes. Not intentionally, but just so we can have a good time together. Yeah, because laughter is a good medicine. All right. AG, good morning. Good morning. AG, it's always a pleasure to wake up with you. I wanna wake up with you. Look at it. I'm right here when you open your eyes. Ain't that something good? Wink, wink. Morning, Carl and Simbit and Joy Bell and Bobby Max. AG, what's up? How you doing, love bug? Good to see you. Happy Saturday to you. It's always a pleasure to see you. I have some other friends over here, and if we are not yet friends, we can be friends. My bark is worse than my bite, so you can't always follow me. If if me say something we offend, I won't be saying something to offend you every day. It will just be a 1 or 2 time thing. So that shouldn't stop you from following me. AG said, it's a pleasure to see my face so early in the morning. Where's that overtime? You look something for eat? Me dear. So me get up and eat already. I've been up since what time? I woke up at a little bit before 9 o'clock. I did take a little nap after that, but I've been really up since around 11. Where's my beautiful lips? All the better to you, my love. Good morning, Lloyd. How are you doing? So why am I up so early? True, you're not in my bed, that's why. If you were here, honey, I'd have no reason to be up. So you know what to do. Morning, Lloyd. How you doing? Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Uh-oh. No, overtime. I know something say. I know something did mean. I know something did mean. I know something did mean. Overtime, if you ever see what I'm say over here, so. Him say a man me want I'll ride me. You ever hear this? What a I don't liberty this man, a big batty this. Really? Bloodline, what's up? How you doing, my love? Good morning. You don't hear this over to another piece of libertary and Easter coming up. Overton same get used to getting born. AG, why you do that to Overton? That's not even cool. Why would you do that to your friend? That's not cool. But here you are, being you, doing stuff you got no business doing. By the way, which part of world you the AG? Because me don't know how you feel. Him see him one overtime. Me don't understand how him fi claim woman and him always there road. If you always there road, are you a claim woman? You leave her home by herself. Woo. You're brave. Tall up. See, I tall up that. Mr. Tall up. The man them want me a fan. Them have no use. Them have no use. Them can't do the thing where you want them to do at all. Yes, I look beautiful in black. You want to see when black in me? I don't know where this foolishness come from out of my mouth, but guys, that just tell that any way y'all want to, but hey. Oh my goodness. Wanna make me laugh till me cry. Listen, guys, don't forget to just touch on the screen. I register on like for the live. And over here, so. What is that, Talib? Talib, what's going on with you? Why you cry for over that? Me not say nothing. Me not say nothing wrong. Latoya, what's up? How you doing, sugar? Good morning. Happy Saturday. You accept that as long as I'm black. Me no man. Me no. Good morning.
Yeah, Trev.
Oi.
So, Trev.
Oi.
You broke out.
Me say.
What cause this now?
Me can't tell you upon here.
Alright. You're extra happy though.
Me say.
I like it. Like it. Hey, right now, no, Trev, you glow different thing. I tell you.
Boy, me I tell you. As somebody son of cause this, you know.
Eh, then that me like. You got me like here.
Me know say that you like here.
The next thing now.
Eh.
You wouldn't mind me see how your belly round up, you know?
Me know say you wouldn't mind. Me know from when you beg me fit you beg really but by the way, Talib, really? From when you beg me fi go get pregnant again. Me can't get pregnant again. Me tell you want to treat me like Sarah in the Bible.
No, me tell you, you're not jack bullshit. Me know you're good. You see me?
Cashapp, what?
I excuse your child fine.
No, me pass them stage a long time. You hear what Sarah did say? You hear what Sarah did say? Cashapp, Sarah did laugh after God, right? And say, me stop having my time every month. And me a old woman. Where me if come from, fi come get pregnant? Well, me a Sarah.
She still end up breathing, not
well, she did end up breathe, because for them time they did different. Who said they send requests? But me not send a request, but Cashapp. It fit me 5 times already.
A little bit of you that because you have good genes.
I try me make them pretty, and I see them pretty. Me make them pretty, man.
Then you say you're nice, man.
Yeah, me make them pretty, but me no. But me don't. Me a nice. Cashapp, oi.
Yo.
You doing? Me know you have glow. You look good. But me don't know what all about trying to say if you're pregnant.
Me say that.
Like seriously. You see, we're up in that age. You think you want to babysit the picnic right now?
Cashapp, you would be born and we are going to find somebody babysit.
Yes, but it's not our responsibility.
Same so.
We did our time. And we will babysit and we will nurture and care.
But we shall not be contributing anymore to the population.
You look at now, Trevor have to come out of retirement because Earth very underpopulated right now.
I know my fault and I know my responsibility.
I know we go come out of retirement, you know.
But what me I say, if we love our black woman the way we should,
sis, what's up?
They are the organism, they are the genetic of the world. If we as black men make them comfortable, of course they will reproduce.
That's why I make Trev comfy. Look how Trev comfy right now.
Chef can't save the world, leave Chef. It's a Chef a shine.
Exactly.
What you want disturb woman?
Disturb me peace. Exactly.
No, that is not. Yo, look at them. Remember, say woman glow even 10 times better when they're pregnant, you know. So, that's why I give a little advice there, you know.
No, Trev, me loves this change every morning.
All
Happy.
right.
She
Good.
understand. She gets hurt. And we might give some blow. But she understand the natural. She know what.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Not doing it
Experience
again.
and knowledge and
Oh, remember me
Yes.
telling
I
us,
tell
say,
her, yeah, give ideas, you know, Cashapp. That's not right, you know.
yeah, I say, I
no,
crush out.
it's our time. Because me up in that age soon, brother. Oh my God, young.
Yeah, well, you have to come out of retirement, so Tande.
I know her.
It's
You have to bring it in general. You see, return a populated.
You see, when it comes to natural processes,
Yeah.
when you do your time, you do your time.
You do your
If you
time.
want to force something, you're going against biology.
Right.
Biology.
Crash out.
Yeah.
You see, all when my youth all breed sitting, me I make sure I breed my wife too, you know, because a competition now over first youth can grow up, you know.
But yeah.
You see me? If a youth are going to grow fastest, eh?
When you reach a certain age, you're supposed to relax.
Relax, that's what I say.
Nah, relax, my general. Me say, anyhow, my son, anytime my son breed sitting, me I make sure me married and breed my wife too. And see.
But you're supposed to do your time before you start compete with your son. You're not supposed to compete with your son.
No, then I mean, we see if a youth grow faster.
But the child can't grow faster than biology will allow.
Well, we see.
Can't wait to see. But I love to see too. So Crash Out, what's going on with you so early in the morning? Are things good?
I'm just leaving I just finished playing a long session of poker and I'm heading home.
Oh, okay.
And I want to crash out on some levers. But there's this guy tailgating my car right now on my fucking tailgate.
I don't want police.
Like he's a No, I'm a police a blood clot.
Okay.
We don't know who he is. But
are you there?
Me?
Yeah.
But then next door to you, Tyler.
Okay.
Then next door to you, but Alberta.
Oh, okay. I near about it.
Yeah. But I'm ready. We know the Babylon like them and everything, you know.
Yeah, I know too there.
Patsy,
Yes,
good morning.
Morning, there's no reason.
Rain did not fall early, I know, so.
Those are my people over on the talk.
Rain did not fall, so you can top.
So I double stream. If you can't find me over here, you'll find me over there. Or you'll find me on both places at the time. Ashibu, what's up?
Yo, a while ago, you know. We go play one party, Trev.
Enough that you pass through my life, you know, but I don't think you know who me is. Because, you know, Galilean from the city, a Calgary there, and you know, Gangsta Bitch or Gangsta Mills. You know, a lot of people will know. And you're a DJ. You know, Vancouver, that Calgary. I'm just
me a pass, me just go play one party, you see? And me I tell you. You see them a girl nowadays, Trev? Them a girl come to you, brawling and tell you straight, say, yo. They like how you look and they want a one night stand.
Really?
No, man. That happened.
No joke, a while ago that happened to me. I saw come me there, me are traumatized right now.
Carlo, I Canada for 41 years.
He said that he
and
had
the first time I
traumatized.
come to Canada, that is the norm.
Really?
And fresh meat. When I come in there, it's like, you know, fresh
You just walk out next door and cut left them bum buckler. I know them probably did
When
that.
I tell a lie, we had so much fun. We fuck everybody left, right, and blood class center.
Well, when men just forward, me walk, why if a girl, but after a while, me general, yo, can't bother.
You have to structure yourself. But after a while, you got a structure.
Amazing, M&G. What's up, sweetheart?
In a Canada.
Over TikTok, not a filter.
You can them call them freshie. No, they call them freshie. Every woman
have no
can
filter.
touch her for you before our friend.
You see when you're there and meet that Catino, Trev. You can't tell them say you're there a long time, you know, because if you tell them you're there a long time, Them now go and run nothing. You have to tell you just forward. You know, no nothing. No, you hard after they run it, so they rather run it on the freshman, because they must say, someone don't know nothing, so they can grow me in mind, you see me?
Brother, turn up, come back Canada.
That's what it is.
In Jamaica, me never say woman asleep with all of the brother them. I want woman sleep with the whole of my brother them and say, introduce me to your father.
My buff.
No, brother.
What kind of wickedness that man is saying?
You don't know about Calgary?
Yeah.
Calgary, city, brother. Everybody sleep with everybody. Brother sleep with
I say, I'm not coming down there.
No, come down. When they can come down, you can have fun.
Me have some virgin down there, man. Me live one time.
Dear.
Last time I come back from the mountains, go for the road trip, me tap down there.
But yeah.
Well, last time I forward from the mountains.
Girlie, that business gone a road.
No, but you don't know, say me a dog the same girl right, my dog, me open-minded. You see me, I say, but him don't know. Me don't know if him and that love her.
Him a go know now.
So you gonna tell him?
Me? Why me?
Hey, me they go play some, me go promote pregnancy.
Our DJ tell up, I go tell him.
No, me not do anything like that. That's why, let me tell you. You see my friend them, Trev, anytime they have nothing very serious we talk about, they not talk about it around me, because they know say me I go tell them, say me no want to hear nothing. So,
okay,
if I mix up, me not care about nothing, no business with it. And you have to go tell him or somebody else see what you want. Me can't go promote pregnancy.
All right.
My friend,
Later. Well, who is to ask me what time it is here? It is 10 minutes after 5 o'clock. What time is it where you are at? Ancestor. God is the program. Congregation is the customer. Pastor is the cashier. Religion is a business. Every day, all day, ancestor. Every day, all day.
No, ancestor at Trev, because, yeah, I'm a friend, my ancestor. She write a book, yeah, and she wrote a book about the black inventors of all the items on the world. Go buy her book. It's on eBay. You know what I mean?
What's it called?
A lot of people don't know, say, ancestors come introduce a book. Come, I don't want to speak for her right now.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, she can tell us herself. What you say, Frank? Why am I up so early? Big is called Our Black Inventors. Our Black Inventors. Anytime I have somebody. Where's that? Yeah, but remember, I work night, so I came home yesterday, Friday. I went to bed at like 3, slept until around 8, took another nap between 10 and 11, and I've been up ever since. I'm not going to feel sleepy again until later this evening. So I'm up. It's good. Morning, ancestor.
What's up? Wherever I see Kiga, have to put that in the comment section.
Wherever you see
congregation is the customer, pastor is religion is your peace.
I share the same belief. It's all money.
Sorry, what did you say, King?
Mr. I want to do any live you see me on your dad.
Yes, because show up, so. So whenever any live is in, I just put that in the comment section.
Yeah, but it is true. It is the truth. That I mean, religion is all a business. It is a business. It is a business.
The struggle is real. The struggle is real, yeah, man.
Yeah.
This was Kevin Baba Bless Sabbath. Tell me the author of the book. So let me go.
I am the author. It's on Amazon.
But it says the name says Ancestors, the author.
No. The name of the book called Our Black Inventor. It's on my profile. That's the one you're looking at there, that blue cover book. If you look at my profile.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on Amazon worldwide. It's called Our Black Inventor.
Okay.
There it is.
All right. Drop it
It's
in.
It's
Okay.
got African, Caribbean, and African American inventors.
Where's the Frank? I'm going to go milk the cows. What about this cow waiting to be milked? Hey, watch yourself.
Where are you now?
You know, so when I said I follow a lady, I think she's in Europe. Big. She about 700 pounds, but she milk cows, and she's very pretty. But she milk cows, and she's so funny.
She got a farm with cows.
Yes. And she drink the milk from right off of the cow too. But when I drink milk, when I touch nothing from the cow, you know. Not that thing.
Really? You not eat cow at all?
Me say we not touch not even butter. If you touch butter, it's a plant base.
Oh really?
Nothing from the cow. No, for many about 40 years.
How are you against the cow?
You know, the idea that the milk come from a cow, like from we don't even know how human titty tastes, like the breast milk. We can't remember. And the idea
you should have tasted the breast milk from your baby, from your wife or the baby mama. You should taste the milk.
No, it will go so boom. You know, to be honest, if we go suck on the titty, I'm a taste like sitting and come up the top. We don't want to taste it.
Oh my gosh.
Baby no more. But the idea of it, yeah, we don't want to touch them. Me play with the nipple. I'm like it, the nipple them feel hard.
Oh my gosh.
We don't want to taste no liquid. I come out and no jam titty.
I may have long nipple, you know. Me have long nipple, you that love them.
Yeah.
We have no objection with long nipple. I just the liquid will come out.
Oh my gosh, this brother no easy. Hey.
Oh my gosh. Me hear your crash out. Me
I taste my breast milk and when I had my kids it. Oh gosh, did you taste breast milk?
It tastes bad to you?
Yes. Don't
really?
It taste bad to you? It needs salt, it needs sugar, it needs seasoning, it needs everything.
No, so it tastes all right to me.
No, man, let me taste it. Probably the one when me taste is when I just gave birth. I said, let me taste this thing. Oh my gosh, it never tastes nice. This is me no wonder. Something that good don't taste good.
Yeah,
me. You know how it tastes. I remember how it tastes. And me no want to taste it now as me as an adult. No, sir.
Me taste it,
that coming like them say you have to be born again.
That's not what they mean.
Your mind have to be blank.
If you have cheese, ice cream, or milk. Oh, you're lactose. Okay, somebody over here says you're lactose intolerant.
Me too.
You're lactose intolerant too? Oh, that's why you can't with the milk.
Yeah, but that's what I saw me know say no good for it. Because when I see a dog, I suck no human titty.
Truth.
Why human never suck on one cow titty? And cow is domesticated.
Go drink cow milk.
And you don't see another animal drinking another animal milk. It's true.
No. I mean some people I suck goat milk. And no sir, my God.
No, but it's true. When you analyze the whole situation, you don't see goat drinking cow milk, you don't see cow drinking goat milk. It's only us human beings give our kids cow milk, goat.
A higher order. We can drink the cow's milk and the goat milk. Whichever milk we want to drink. Me no fool on cow's milk, but I have nothing against it.
I don't think there's a natural benefit to human. I think it's more of a financial,
Garfield,
a financial structure to gain money. You know what I mean? I don't think there's even though we are animals. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, we can. Our bodies can process the milk from the animals. So
Okay.
Yeah, so we can use it.
What, to be honest,
It has nutritional value.
Travis, I'm going to tell you something. Essence.
Oi.
I must be ignorant towards it. And to be fact, I am, because I haven't done no research into it. But it doesn't seem like it's something we should do. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna do my research. So I need to shut my mouth because I really don't know much. But me not gonna something no go titty. No go titty. Me not gonna drink no cow cat soap.
Garfield, what's
no cow dick and balls and that soap. No, me not do it. But me ignorant to the benefits too.
Yeah, because our bodies can process those kinds of foods.
I'm not a red meat person. I'm just strictly fish and chicken.
Yeah, I'm not a meat person all across. Me not do beef. Me not buy beef. Me not buy pork.
Yeah. Red meat take 90 hours to digest. Red meat take 90 hours to digest. I read it. It take 90 hours to digest. When you eat red meat, they said if you eat it today, you should give yourself probably a week or 2 weeks before you eat it, because it takes long to digest than chicken and fish. Because red meat, you know what I mean? And red meat, too much red meat is not even good.
Ancestor, we don't eat goat.
Garfield, what's up?
Big meal for over 40 years.
Me not blame you. Me, I don't buy it and cook it. I will only eat it if I go to my auntie's house, which is probably once or twice a year.
To be honest, I like the looks of it.
Me, I don't buy goat meat. I don't buy beef when I go to the shop. It's only the fish and the chicken mainly and vegetable. That's me. And I don't drink juice. I'm a water person. If I want to make drink, if I want to drink juice, I make my own juice with the ginger.
And some kind of fruit.
And you see the lime and the orange. You know what I do? I don't cut into and squeeze it. I peel the orange and I peel the lime. Cut it up, put it in the blender with carrot and ginger. Blend it up and some what that fruit? Passion fruits. Nothing nice like so. That's what I do. So at least I know there's no added chemical in it. I make it myself. I'm not someone who go buy drink in the supermarket.
I don't buy juice in the store either.
No, it's too much chemical in it.
And one bunch of sugar, that's all. One bunch of sugar.
I'm a very healthy eater person.
You know, when a man come on the line and tell us if you contribute. Wait. Even though we're Andrew only say far enough.
True, guys. Morning, true guy. Listen, I wish I was able to have more kids, but I can't. Open-minded, what's up? But I can't have more kids.
You know, so me don't have two.
Me don't have 2 more, God no.
Me have 59 this year. Me have 59. I will be 59 August coming, and me have 5. And me say right now, me feel like me don't want to have another 5.
All right.
Them look cute, don't.
Yeah.
Them look cute.
Yeah, them cute. My kids are beautiful.
But when I have it, there's a lot.
Where I say, Cashapp? In my mid-50s, me have 5. Me don't have 5 more.
How much you have, house?
5.
How much you have?
5, sugar.
Where you now?
I'm in Carolina.
Okay, I'm in UK.
Oh, you know.
Oi. You can take care of all of the grandkids. You don't need to take care of Nucky. You breed again.
Exactly.
What a next one?
You see how nature took care of that? Nature took care of that perfectly. Yeah, we can't fight against nature. Nature say, there's going to come a time I'm going to cut you off. You will not be able to have any more kids. You just enjoy your grandkids. Be surrogate.
But you know what? You still can have it. Even though nature say, I don't think it's from a moral aspect or, you to certain age, it should be, going on cruise control.
Yeah.
Instead of trying
I
to
have grandkids.
Diapers and everything. But you will do it for the grandkids.
Yeah, I have grandkids.
But it's going to read and like, whoa. You know what I mean? I don't think it's time for us. Take care of the grandkids.
And keep it moving.
Keep the pum-pum seal and tight.
Oh, gosh.
You know what I mean? Wow.
I can't with Cashapp. Cashapp have no filter, people. It have either.
You know what the
Only
you know,
fish.
hold on, guys. You know what the government in England came up with the other day, and I said, hold on a minute.
Tell me.
2 days ago, they announced that they giving asylum seeker £40,000 to go back to their country.
What? You're kidding?
£40,000 government.
Where?
In the UK. So me call a friend of mine.
What's up, Garfield?
He's from Nigeria who trying to get his stay as seeker. I said, take the damn £40,000 and go your country, go set up business. The time of year is struggling.
Another thing is, Africans are the most young generation populated in this
yes,
world.
at 60% of the world young people. It's true and hurt.
Black people
and the true.
There's some black people for go out war. You find so much young people dominate.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
£40,000. Me said take the 40,000. I said, you know, you could go to Nigeria and set up business with that. You're struggling. How long is it gonna take you to save £40,000? I said, if they wanna come and give me $250,000, $500,000 right now, me take it. Give them a place and I'm gone. Wouldn't you take it, Travis?
Listen, me not trust these people. They would have to give me that money in my hand first, and I make sure it's not counterfeit. Me not trust them.
Hold on. I get you, sister, but guess what? Once they said they're giving it to you, they're giving it. You know why I said that? No, that's how they are here. They can't. When it comes to certain rule and law and order, they are here. Because I remember, I think it was 20 years ago or 15 years ago, they were giving.
When them run back the goal, Windrush goal, or the Windrush.
Yes.
Goal rush.
Yes, yeah. No, because
you see where my mind is on?
Because I'm here, that's correct.
The Windrush.
A
Windrush.
Goal belongs to us. It's underneath our feet.
You're right.
Yeah. Now, what happened here? I believe it was 15 years ago. They gave people money to give up their property and to return home. And a lot of people did opt into the scheme, took the money, and they went home. But some of them came back. So when they said they're going to give people money, they're doing it for true. They're not cunning people. One thing with, I must say, with England, if they say they're going to give you the money, they're giving it to you because they've done it before in the past. I believe it was 15 years ago, or I say 18 years ago. They said to people who have property, if you want to go home, we'll give you the money, take the property from you. And they did do it. A lot of black people took the money and went home. But guess what? You know how people stay. They took the money, they went to and build up, and then they come back to the country.
I agree with them.
But giving you the money, they didn't say you cannot come back to the country. They just say, once we give you that money, people, there are two different people who, like myself, who were born here, grew up in Jamaica. If they said to me, okay, we're gonna give you $250,000, you give up your property and you go back home, I will take it. But they're not banning me from the country. You can come back, but you will not get any assistance from the government if you do return. So what happened? Some of those people took the money, they went home, and they still came back and come back burdening the government for assistance. So now what they say they're doing, people coming here now, who are here now in the country, they are who seeking asylum, they're giving them £40,000. Of course.
When was that? This is like recently?
Yeah, recently. They announced less than a week. Less than a week ago.
So let me give you £1,000.
£40,000.
If you for asylum seeker,
go buy a place, a 3-bedroom, and enough money left over. Really, it's still going on. Cause I not live in England, but tell us what do. You
have to come and seek asylum.
Speedy.
So I'm married to me then.
Yeah.
No, but if me married to you, not asylum you're seeking. You know, asylum is someone who running away from their country, coming to another country.
Yeah, but I can't marry to you and then I seek asylum because you're very abusive.
Oh my gosh, you know the thing, you know, say, hey, King, not easy, not true, because some people marry to someone and when they come, it's true, when they come here, their husband or the wife take advantage of them. It's true, there are a law like that.
And sometimes they do. So sometimes people use it as a trick.
Now.
Go ahead.
Sister, the Windrush generation, you were talking about the Windrush generation. What happened? Those people that came, what did Theresa May did? Theresa May was the Home Office, was the in charge of the Home Office, yeah? And what they did, yes, what they did, they damaged, she threw away the landing card for all these Windrush generation when they came into the country. And then turn around now and said to them to prove that you were here. So what I mean, an example now, let's say you come to England now and your land, it show everyone who entered the country, right?
Right.
And then now I would damage everything now. You're in my home. Everything that you come with on your passport, I would damage it and then turn around now and ask you to prove that you enter the country. You can't because I've damaged everything. So that's what Theresa May did when she was the Home Office Secretary. And then that's why the Windrush generation got caught up into it. So what happened, we here didn't stop to campaign because it wasn't the Caribbean only, it happened to people in Africa as well. So what happened? We didn't stop complaining and campaign till when it was gonna hit the news, she came out and then decided to sit down and speak. And that's why it made headline news. So you find people who went on holiday, for example, Jamaica, to bury loved one. When they got to the airport, they couldn't travel. They got stuck because they said you're not legal. You find people that were working for 20 years, 50 years in their job, was given notice from their boss to say you need to produce that you are entitled to be in the UK. They couldn't produce it, and they were sacked from their job. But they compensated them.
Because me say,
Speedy, what's up?
America, me say videos, quite a few videos, American citizen went out of the country on vacation, tried to get back in, and their passport is invalid.
Yeah.
That's why I go to America.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
See, most of those people as well, they have to blame themselves because Margaret, you have to remember, say Margaret, they bring out a law, say all of them must change over their passport to British passport. And most people say, oh no, man, hang on to my Jamaican passport. And most people don't even go look at them stuff. So they all get the chance to be British before.
So that's that's like a forced colonization. Because if you know they were
no, it wasn't forced. It just any confusion with enough people using illegal stuff and things like that.
Speedy.
Why they putting condition to it?
Get an England passport and announce your citizenship from where you were born. What England is, bro?
Yeah, well, they shouldn't afraid to go back then. I will do that, but I will start out myself back home because I'm hanging on. But if you're not doing nothing back home, you don't even visit back home.
That's the issue.
Yeah, it's
that's
an issue,
bro. She wants you to give up.
Yeah, but don't blame the government. Don't blame them then. If you love your home so much and you're not developing yourself.
No, you're not understanding.
It's like giving up your status, giving up your culture and your heritage. You don't see the psychological game behind that?
No, you don't have to give it up, bro. You can keep Juril. You don't have to give it up. You can keep a Jamaican passport.
I have two.
Thing. I have my two thing, bro. I have two. So when we go to Jamaica, I use my Jamaican passport, come out. I don't get no time in Jamaica. I can't work. I can't do business. I can't do anything just like now I'm a Jamaican.
When you say, like what she said before then, that's it's invalid because that's question.
The people them didn't sort out themselves. No people sort out themselves. No, didn't sort out themselves. Them at bookie, drinking, forgot about. And most of these people them that don't sort out themselves is the one them that cost the Jamaican them that come here in 2000 said, oh, you just come in here, mash up the country. We here for so long and this and
Can I say something quickly? Both of you are saying something valid. For example, me, I have two passports. I have a Jamaican and I have my British book card. But what happened, what Speedy just said is true regarding they were given time to apply, and this is not here, so because my sister dad, I went to him when Margaret Thatcher was in, and it was announced that they have to regulate them citizen, whatever it is. My sister dad he said he's not doing it. He sat down on it. Because some of our people generation, when it come to the ignorance part there, so right,
yeah,
he decided he's not doing it. That's what he said. He said if they want to send me home, them send me home, me not apply. Secondly, my children father at that time, he was in the British Army, and he said at that time, I believe it was, I can't remember if it was £300 you have to pay, but he decided he's not paying to get no British passport when he fought for England. Why should he pay? They should give it to him free, right? And he decided he's not paying for it, right? Now he had to ended up here a lot more, probably about 3-4 times the amount now to get it, right? So what Speedy said is true. A lot of them were given the opportunity to apply, and
they did not.
However,
I want to ask you, Speedy, a question. Is England allowed to have? I would think there is, because they're colonized.
Yes.
But at work say it is illegal to have 2 passports.
We know why you ask 2 passports. Yes, a man in the chat saying they're not allowed, but Jamaica does listen to rumors and don't read properly.
Ask a question about Speedy. You jump the gun for me.
No, man in the chat may answer King Cashapp. We say illegal for 2 passports.
No, it's not.
No, it's not, because I have 2. I have my Jamaican and I have British, and I only took Jamaican passport out in 2010 because for one reason, when I travel from UK to Jamaica, when I get to Jamaica, queuing up in this foreign line was too long, so I said no. So because my mother is Jamaican, I used my mom's birth certificate and I even gave it to my sister. Then I said, "Guy, let's get Jamaican passport." So I used my mom's birth certificate and get Jamaican passport. So I have 2. I just renewed mine last year, December. In 2025, I renew mine. So and it's not illegal. But now there's a new thing now. Speedy will know about it that came up with this.
Let me explain that. That new thing is only when you're coming back. It's like people that been out the country for so long and the British passport expire and stuff, and they do not got the stamp in their old passport. If a British passport even expire and you got the indefinite stamp into your old Jamaican passport, you still can use it, come back. It's just people that don't have no British passport, but they got the British, that leave forever and just want to come back. That is it.
And the other thing, Speedy, and I think you do the same thing like me. When I'm going to Jamaica, I leave with British. When I reach Jamaica, I show Jamaican passport. We can't do that again.
Right, that's what I was about to tell you.
You still can do it. I just do it in September, and I have my 2 passports in my hand where the person can see it, and I give them the Jamaican passport when I come. I still have to give them the British passport as well.
No, you misunderstand. Let me say something. You misunderstood. What I mean, hold on, brother. When I'm going to Jamaica, I show the British. When I land in Jamaica, I show Jamaican passport. CARICOM queue is less people in the queue. But coming back, I show a British book. Yesterday I was speaking to the travel agency, because I don't know how true this is. I'm going to look into it. I found out my travel agency. I was speaking to him. He said to me yesterday that's why I'm referring to, not me. I'm third party said, right? That I said to him, can I still do that? And he said to me,
I think there was an argument recently that said that was
what to leave with. You have to
you have to come back with the same one you left with.
You say what passport you leave with. You're going to leave with the British anyway. So if you're going to use it, come back. So it make no difference. The only thing you use the Jamaican passport do is go to Jamaica.
But hold on. With the British book, we get stamp, With the British book.
No. Hear what I'm saying, lady.
No. We're misunderstanding each other. 1 second, brother. You know when you go to Jamaica with the Jamaican passport, you get stamp. If you show a British book, you get stamp, right?
No. If you show a British book, you get stamp. But with Jamaican book, you do not get the stamp.
Me know.
Yes, so that's why I try to avoid getting the stamp, because if I get the stamp...
No. Me not trying to avoid the stamp. I don't basically care about that. No.
Me try avoid the stamp, because the stamp very important. If I get the stamp, You don't allow to do legal business in Jamaica. You don't allow to work in Jamaica. It's just like when you go to foreign and you get when you go to foreign
and you get only 6 months in the country.
Stay in the country. The same law go with you, Don't believe it, not go with you. If you read what the stamp say properly.
Yes, you get 6 months in the country.
In Jamaica. If you even do business, you're doing it illegal. Certain business, you're doing it illegal. Just like you come England, just as a visitor, and you do not get, because if you don't show the British passport, you get 3 months stamp in your passport. So enough people get the stamp, but they don't read what the stamp said. If you read what the stamp said, the stamp said 3 months in the country and you cannot work, you cannot do employment and nothing like that. That's what the stamp said, but enough people don't read it. Just get the stamp, because I got a friend that do the same thing. I tell him, get Jamaican passport as well. Him never get it, and him go and him come and he say, I get the stamp, and I say, you get time in the country. He said, no. I say, all right, bring your passport, read the stamp. And when he open the stamp, he show him 3 months and unemployed. You
cannot work, yeah. I know. Somebody says, but why would I need a Jamaican passport if I'm a UK citizen? Clearly, this person probably just came here. But if you are a child, if your parents are Jamaican, one or both of your parents are Jamaicans, then you can get a Jamaican. You can furnish yourself with a Jamaican passport.
Yeah, get to use your
and if you
certificate,
frequent Jamaica, you can, so that when you go down there, you can do business.
Even if your parents is not Jamaica, just like you come to England and we apply the same way, you can go Jamaica. Enough British people do it, enough white people see in Jamaica do the same thing. They go Jamaica, apply for extension, apply for the indefinite in Jamaica, and then apply for Jamaican passport. Enough people do it all over the world. There's white people in Jamaica.
But when you reach Jamaica with Jamaican passport from UK, you do get stamped in a Jamaican passport, because I'm just looking at my Jamaican passport now. They do. I'm looking at.
Yeah, but the stamp, read the stamp. The stamp do not give you time in the country until you cannot work.
No. It doesn't. It just land. You just get landed.
Yeah, just say enter. That's a process. Enter. You're gonna get something. Say enter.
Having a Jamaican passport
Morning,
is
chef.
bonus, because there are many countries I can travel in Africa without visa when you have Jamaican passport. And with the current situation happening around the world, I'm holding on to my Jamaican passport, because I always said if I can flash the Jamaican passport, not the British passport.
Jamaican passport go 250 countries in the world, and still climbing. And if you look up the British passport, most of these countries, if you go enough of them and show British passport, they get kidnapped and your life in jeopardy and all this stuff. So Jamaican passport is very important if you want to travel other places.
Yes, I agree. Me hold on to the Jamaican passport. I don't care. I'm holding, and when I went to West Africa, Benin, right, and like Ghana and them places, they don't need visa. There are many countries in Africa you can go with Jamaican passport.
The trick with Britain leaving the EU as well that enough people don't understand. Enough country in the EU that because they leave the EU that they don't have certain rights. If you look up, you see enough country in the EU, Jamaican passport can actually go there as well.
Even South Africa, me went with Jamaican passport. You don't need visa. Ghana, no, you don't need visa.
Okay. All right, the live. You never know where we are going. It's always a good ride once I open up the live. All right, so we are going to be talking about some of the news items that came across this past week. There has been a lot, guys, and we got to talk because there's so much that is going on. You follow the Jamaican news, ancestor? You follow the news that's going on around Jamaica?
Yes. I saw the lady that died, the one that got burned. I've been following.
Okay, that was the first one I was gonna talk about, but since you brought it up,
the baby that the lady that's not really
that the lady drowned. Okay.
The baby.
Yeah.
And I saw Buju Banton.
Buju Banton. That, oh gosh. So you see where I tell you, we got a lot to talk about, a lot to cover this Saturday morning.
I feel sorry for him. I feel for him.
Where you all want us to start? You want us to start with Speedy.
If you see him eye and him size and him belly as a young age, you know say him have mental problem.
Thank you.
He be getting ill from a long time. So
and what I do not like.
Oh, Buju's son?
This.
Yeah, the son.
Yes.
You can see it. He's young. Look at the size of his belly. The size of his body, and you can see that he getting mental pills.
Thank you.
And injection.
And
what's up?
Can I say something?
Shoot,
what I do not like, when I saw the Buju Banton son issue, I said this is the very same issue we in our community have, where our young people cannot come to go to an elder and express freely the way they feel without being judged. And I think it's so wrong when I saw on social media, they are making fun of what the guy said. He's expressing the way he feels.
Listen, a Jamaican, we take everything for joke. We take everybody.
We are not living in those time anymore. Come on, man.
We are Jamaicans, and we are proud of it.
Speedy. Oh, come on.
No, all right. The only reason why I'm sorry for him because I can't see him mentally.
Yes.
That's the thing.
It should
make us speak like that, even if you're thinking that you're not gonna come out and the way him say it, oh, me nearly
yes.
He nearly told
No,
him actually, all right. This is what him say. Actually mean that, you know, him a team about this thing long time, you know, and him actually go get together with a man, and in the process of getting together, him member say him father sing boom bye bye and change his mind. And that him a tell everybody, you know, so him place him thing, him no think. That's why I'm saying him have mental problem, because that him a tell everybody.
For him to come out knowing that your father is a celebrity and it would go viral, for him to come out and speak like that, we must give him credit. And obviously something clearly wrong
with him. He had no right. God, nobody with their right head. He had no right. Nobody with their right head.
You could look at him and see. Yeah, you could look at him and say, hold on, this guy need help. He need to talk to someone. So why should we make fun of him? It is wrong. No, it should be. Listen, sister, if you, in our family, it should be if one of your kids experience our grandkids want to speak openly, it should be a thing where they come to us openly and speak.
I'm sorry for our kids, but we can't tell the whole world how to think. The world have.
No, but the thing is, this is modern time now. They should not be making fun. Oh my goodness, if you saw it on TikTok, guy, you could say that the guy need help.
The man give the people them content. Listen, even me, I laugh till I must fall off of the chair when me hear man say nearly ton fish. I know me a laugh.
Yeah, me think of AI at first. Me just run through TikTok. I'm just one of them false news. And when me hear them talk about it, me have to rally back on it and look on this.
Oh my goodness.
And you can see that this man look in the process of it and actually say he was in the process of getting together with
when
he remember daddy, he run go to church.
He remembers their father saying boom bye bye. That is funny. You have to laugh.
We couldn't do better than laugh. He said, run go to church.
Tell her that you have to laugh in the room or something. That is funny.
It was funny.
Oh my goodness. So what do you think now about the pump attendant?
All right. So.
All right, let me just make my little point.
All right, you have the floor, Speedy.
I don't like all people so violent in Jamaica. I don't give nobody the full right, but the violence of this thing for a next person, all right, you gas someone, you don't gas them because they're going to run. And then actually light them on fire. That's a violent thinking. I mean, not care how it happened and how it go is a violent thinking, no matter how you want to think of it. And this is why we countries like that. When somebody do a little thing or somebody does something, react with thinking the worst way to do this person.
Speedy, me appreciate your talk on that. But listen, she should have turned her yard. Where get up that woman job and go fight the woman for you? Don't expect the woman to defend herself. Now, if you get up and you start a fight with somebody, do you not expect them to? Wait, now. All right. If you leave what you are doing and you start a fight with somebody, you cannot control how they are going to defend themselves. because you go start a fight with them. That's why I always say to people, I don't fight because there's no way somebody's going to stand up and make me hit them and don't hit me back. I mean, I want nobody hit me. Therefore, I am not going to start a fight with anybody.
I don't say don't hit back, you know. I'm just saying the excess violence sometimes don't have to be.
You know, see that the girl, they're big. Look on. All right. Wait.
You get someone and them running, so you're in control of the situation.
No.
And then they still lighter and fling it, because they're running from you, you know. So
how do you know, say,
I didn't hear that was what happened. I heard she had some kind of...
She would catch a fire if a girl they run to her. It's like a petrol station, you know. If you spray someone with petrol and light the lighter and fling it,
me never hear say a lighter, she light and fling. You know you're going to hear a whole lot of stories. Because I heard that girl... I heard that the girl had acid that she was planning to throw on the girl, and the gas ignite the acid. So you're going to hear one whole heap of something. But whatever the case is, my point is you should have turned your yard. I'm sorry what happened to her happened, but you should have turned your yard. The girl have a right to defend herself.
Yes, but she don't know. Alright, you dance with the petrol and she a run. You don't, alright, me say you have a right to do it now, but as a next thinking person, you don't really have to think so far and actually go light them as well.
Hold on, I can't, listen, this is my thing. I kind of little bit agree with Speedy, but in the heat of the moment when two and one are murdered, them said, in the heat of the moment when you know your life is thing, and you use anything in your disposal, you're gonna use anything. Yes, if that was me, listen, if that was me and two of them come to fight me wherever I am, ignore the petrol station, wherever I am, and two persons come to fight me, anything in my position,
exactly,
even whether pew, and I'm using it because I'm thinking about myself, because
yes.
You know why? When you die, you can't come back.
Exactly.
But when you're alive, you can live to fight another day. And that, to me, if I use anything in my if I use anything right and these people, it's a guilty with an explanation in court. Because the guilty with an explanation would be, yes, I've done it, but this is the reason why I did it.
Right.
Plain and simple. They have no, and this bully thing.
This bully thing.
Because I myself, when I was going to school in Jamaica, was bullied. And this is how my bullied hen. I remember you have this girl when I was going to school in Clarendon in Frankfield side, yeah? Every evening I would end up fight. This one girl always bullied me. And what happened? That area, if you touch one from that area, they all come
down on you.
And that is. Yes, so what happened? One evening, 1 second speed.
We don't sure about no bulleting and them thing. They make we understand how it come from first and the real.
If two people go to fight one person, there's no question they are bullies.
Hold on.
End of
story.
What
happened one evening? All of them, one evening, about 3-4 of them came to fight me. Not even to fight, to beat me. So the girl, the main bully, had a piece of stick in her hand. You know what I did? It was a coward one. I grabbed the stick and I put it right in her mouth from one corner to the other. That girl called Yvette McLeod. She have a big hold. I pushed the stick in her mouth.
Good.
And from that day, they never trouble me.
Good.
And it was my parents had to take her to hospital every day. Because, you know, in Jamaica, you have to carry them to hospital and then clinic to stitch it up and then clinic to get it dressed. And from that day, none of them ever trouble me. None. So, and the other thing I do not like with some of our people, yes, some of what Speedy says is true. You have to analyze where we're coming from. But I always said, we are a traumatized nation, not just in Jamaica, in the Caribbean due to slavery, etc. We are traumatized because we think the only way to solve an issue is through violence, right? That's what many of us think. And the other thing, when someone bullying you and you who know better ignore them, they said you're scared of them. That's why you don't reply or curse them. I've seen it happen. I can even give you another example. This is where this is where I born, grew up in Jamaica with my, I would say, my adopted parents and her grandchildren. And when our granddaughter came to England and she found me because she heard that I returned to UK. Long story short, I distanced myself from her because that girl came here with the same attitude. Everybody she cursed. People used to go to police station and complain about her, even her husband. So one day I saw her and she flicked water in Halsden where I live and the high street in my face. And yeah, I want to fight me. And guess what I did? I don't answer her because I'm not someone who argue in public and embarrass myself. I just kissed my teeth and I said, Sandra, I'm not even gonna argue with you because there's no way I'm gonna embarrass myself in public. Hold on, Speedy, hold on. And I didn't answer her. And she flipped the water and I take the water in my face and I gone because I'm not gonna embarrass myself in this because I'm not that. So she continued. You know what happened to her? She went to Jamaica on holiday. She got 3 years stay in the UK. And she went to Jamaica after she got this 3 years. She said, look how big got me broad and nobody can stop me, got 3 years. She went to Jamaica on holiday. And when she went, after she got the 3 years, instead of work and pay tax before she went to Jamaica for 6 months. When she was coming back, they turned her back to Jamaica. Why they turn her back to Jamaica? Instead of go to Jamaica and relax, she continued with the same brawling, argumentative. Eventually, last year, I believe it was last year, you know, the labor right and PMP, they were handing out jobs, and she said, "This, if you are labor, you're not getting a job in Lioneltown, Client." And if it was even in the newspaper, and the young people, them pew and analyze her. They analyze her because of her behavior. So sometimes when people argue and you don't answer them, they flick water in your face and you just go, but is who know better, do better. Somebody else will get them. I heard that this woman was a bully, and look what happened. She went to the lady workplace, and this is what happened. She only one person to blame, and it's her and her sister. And finally, host, what I do not like with some people, let me say something. I'm the type of person like this. If you and I are friends, and if I do wrong and you agree with me, you are not my friend. You should be able to tell me when I am wrong, and I will tell you when you are wrong. Because when someone tell you are wrong, you mean that person like you. But you have some of these people are too much follower. Why our sister went with her? The sister says she's the oldest sister. Why you didn't tell your sister, don't go, forget about it. Why you have to go there with your sister? Too many.
Okay, me know I'm to the sound.
And telling each other when they are wrong.
Yeah.
You're right, you know, but my thing with sorry for you. You see, once somebody hurts so bad, my focus and my emotion.
I'm sorry for the outcome, Speedy. I'm sorry that what happened to her.
At the end of the day, all me see it, it's a young girl get burned up bad. I know she unalive, and even though she wrong, and that's something me can't really keep saying, oh, the next girl, oh, she right, going to her workplace, because at the end of the day, is someone that other some me see. Me not say she right. My point is not say she right. My point is just what a next girl does.
My point is you have to stand your hand. You have to stand your hand because you left what you wanna do and go look for trouble. So stand your hand. Yeah. That are just my thing. And that's what I would tell if it's even my children. If it's even my children, I would have tell them stand your hand. Because you left your yard and go look trouble. So where you want me to do now? Because it could have been the other way around.
We didn't want her to die. We don't want her to die. We didn't want.
I'm not happy that she died.
No, but why our sister? The thing is there are too many followers. Nobody telling people when they are wrong. It's the same thing with celebrity. When you see them reach up and then they fall because around them they have followers. No one telling anyone when they are wrong. Why the sister? Because they're all thinking the same. Why somebody never said to her, don't go, forget about it.
Leave the woman alone. We have to find a woman's job. Go bother the woman fast. Cut this out.
Whether it's in her job or not her job,
everybody
have gone there.
Everybody a push fire. Yes. Everybody a push fire.
You know what it is? You know what it is, sister? They have too much free times and they're
then to why go?
Street in Jamaica dirty that need cleaning up. They should go and clean up the ear rather than keep bullying people. And when you don't answer them and ignore them, they said you're scared of them. No one telling anybody when they are wrong. If you tell them that they are wrong, they will tell you, oh, you're jealous of me, you this, you that. Nobody telling anybody said, no, forget it, you are wrong.
Yeah.
Look what happened. Look what happened now. She gone leave her children.
Okay, I agree.
How is
Stone.
that
Stone says,
anybody?
sorry for the outcome, but she wrong. May this be a lesson to the other bullies. That's exactly what I say, Stone. I want this to be a lesson to others that you not have to fight people just to make a point. Meaning all this violence, you know. You have to look at a situation as an adult. You have to evaluate a situation and determine whether or not it warrants your response. Somebody come call you and tell us they're going to fight somebody. Not that they're going to help somebody. Not that they're going to do something good. But that they're going to somebody's job to go fight them. And you don't have the wherewithal to stop and say, listen, cut this out. We're too grown for this kind of nonsense. You pick up yourself. You left what you wasn't doing. And you gone out there to go fight somebody. Then in that event, whatever you get, you have to take. Because it could have been the other way around. Because they didn't go out there to go hug that girl. They didn't go out there to go give that girl some words of encouragement. They went out there to destroy that girl. That's what they went out there to do. So the girl had to defend herself. What you all expect her to do was to stand there and make these two people. This one that got burned, she is like 3 times the size of of the attendant. You wanted the attendant to stay there just to stand up and make these people beat her to death? No. So she defended herself, which she has a right to do. So it is unfortunate. It's unfortunate that this young woman lost her life over something really stupid, but she should have turned her yard, and may it be a lesson.
Her life was
to
in danger.
the others.
Her life was not in danger. She could have just, look, it's a waste of life.
You're there your yard.
Life. You can't leave your kids. Eh?
Yes, you're there your yard.
It's a waste of life. Steer your yard.
Steer your yard.
Nobody correcting each other. Nobody telling each other when they are wrong. Me, I don't keep friend with somebody when I know I'm wrong and you're going to say to me, no, you're right. No. When you are wrong and somebody tell you when you're wrong, you grow because you can learn from a mistake and be a better person. Right. Why do you need...
Nobody now see trouble and walk away.
To all these bullies. It's a lesson to all of them. And I did really want her to survive because she could have come and be an ambassador to others.
Yeah. She walked right into that.
Happened. I was like this, I was this, and this is what happened. Please do not follow things that's not going to benefit you, not going to enhance your life in any form or shape.
Yeah. It's shameful. You don't stop and you don't think about your kids. Like, what if? Because that has always been my thing, what if? What if I go fight this person and this person have a knife, have a pew or something? What if? Because there's always a possibility. But bullies always think that they are going to win. They underestimate the people they are bullying. And they always think, yes, I am going to win. But look at me, I'm big, I'm a bad, I'm a powerful. I go thump down the girl. Watch me and her young. Why? Why?
You can work things out. You can work things out. Yes.
Simple.
I don't keep friending here, but if things arise, I
Beautiful, what's
up fast. I'm not interested. Yeah.
Me not interested in a war. Anytime you see fight start, me gone. Me not in it. No, I'm not in no fight with nobody. I will give up my right just for peace sake. Because anytime you hear all of this start, me can't deal with it. My brain can't handle it. Let there be peace.
Productive. How is it gonna enhance your life?
Exactly.
It's not productive. Listen, life is so short, right? Why you get anyone with the right full thinking mind? Why would you spend your life every day getting up arguing with someone, arguing over something that cannot enhance your life, put money in your account, make you grow, you learn.
Watch what happened to my life. Beautiful. Watch what happened to my life. resume. Anytime I live, I go and go TikTok, always I mess with it, you know. Why TikTok I mess with my life, I don't know. But anyway, all right, we are back.
Our kids them at the end of the day.
No, she
Well, you
has
said
no,
that.
she did left our kids.
Yeah, of course.
Sad.
I feel sorry for
I feel
her.
so
sweetie.
so
I
bad.
feel sorry for her.
Where's
I feel sorry
a
for
beautiful?
the kids. Her
It's
daughter right now, they're mourning the loss of their
not
mom.
having control
Our
over their
sister
anger.
mourning.
Exactly, them not have control over their anger.
Yes.
Yeah, and she go out there red hot, ready
Yes.
to go beat off the woman. The woman
Because
had a
of
right
the
to defend. Philip,
environment.
the woman had a right to defend herself.
It's the environment. It's the environment.
I could have one
environment
stone she
they grew up
fling,
in, that's
lick
what.
her in her head and kill her. I could have one stone she fling. I could have piece of stick she used. But whatever it is that she was going to use, it would be in self-defense. Yeah, because
It's really sad that she
because
died.
you left where you are though. I feel bad for her, but at the same time, in the same breath, I'm saying, you know, she caused that up on herself.
It's really sad that her life just went like that.
Just like that.
Yes, I wanted her to live so she can be an ambassador to others. And a lot of people would really listen to her. It's really sad today as we speak, her children, her sister, her whole families and friends are mourning her death. And it's the environment they grew up in where you surround yourself with the same mindset.
Philip, what's up?
Around
Yes,
you.
the same
no
people.
One to tell you that, yes, no one to say, no, leave it. No, they all follow.
Everybody is, yes.
A leader. They
yes.
all followers.
Everybody say, yes, war. Nobody says peace. Nobody says stop. Roll more, what's up? Yeah, nobody says peace. So just fight. War.
I think in the community we need somewhere where people have grievance against each other, where they can go and sit down and speak. Because sometimes when you analyze it and get to the bottom of it, it's so trivial. It is so trivial.
And there are several reports about whatever they were fighting about. Some people say over man. That makes it even worse for me when you hear say over man.
That is so
over man.
Fighting over men. Because why is it when two women fighting it has to be over men? That is so ignorant. It's not. Is that
Swift one?
Two women arguing, why is it has to be over a man? It wasn't over no man.
The only person who want to fight right now is Swift one. Swift one, only you one want to fight today. I want to fight over ancestor.
No, I have to say here, I heard that there's different stories, but the different stories I heard that some man was at the petrol station purchasing petrol. The pump attendant didn't have the $1,000 to change to give to the customer. So the sister died, gave the customer the $1,000 and then tell the pump attendant to give her the $1,000 gas. Yes, and the pump attendant say, I can't give it to you because I didn't saw when you gave the customer the $1,000 in change, right? So I heard that the one that died tracked down the customer and said, come back and tell the pump attendant that I gave you the $1,000. That's where I heard it start from. Another story I heard that the one that died was working there, and each time, and that's how they have issue. Money was going missing, and then I heard that they then sacked the one that died, and the one that died kept coming back there. Sometimes the manager said he have to hide the pump attendant from the one that died. So different story, but whatever it is, it bear down to both of them went there to fight the pump attendant, and that's why the pump attendant. She got the one that died got gas. That's what I heard.
Okay.
But whichever way it is, we know that the one that died went to the pump attendant workplace, and her sister, which is not good.
All right. My grandmother always said, bless her soul, don't trouble, let trouble you. Because if you trouble, you only double trouble, and trouble will fall on you. So she asked for that. Divine, what's up? How you doing? Good morning. Beautiful here says, them need mature people to support them with guidance. Yes, you're right. But these are grown people, 40-year-old people. I fight. We don't care what them a fight over. They couldn't fight over one ice cement. Them couldn't fight over one ice cement. I don't care what they're fighting over. Somebody come call you and say, come with me, come go fight this person. And you left what you are doing, gone with them, gone go fight somebody, gone to go fight somebody. Fighting not have good results, because when you fight somebody, you don't care about whether or not where you lick them, how hard you lick them, or what. You don't care about that. Your desire when you're fighting somebody is to hurt them. So where you left your yard gone out to do if you go hurt somebody for? You should have stayed home, ma'am. I'm so sorry. You got to meet your heavenly papa so soon, but you should have stayed your ass home. You should have said to your sister, say, no, we're not in this.
Yeah, 14-year-old, and you can't even set example for young people.
40, yes. You're gonna get hurt, exactly, Divine. You're gonna get hurt. But that is the thing, Divine. That's what the thing with bullies. Bullies don't think say them are gonna get hurt. Them always believe that they are going to have the upper hand. Fierce girl, what me sugar bun? What's up? What more you not call me? Yeah, this the program, you know. Did you hear about the boy from OCI? Oh yes, I heard that was another one. Why don't they think they will get hurt? Yeah, bullies don't think they will get hurt. Bullies always think that they will always win, because you see, they have already sized up their victim. They look for the weak and the vulnerable. And they, in their minds, believe that they are mightier and more powerful than their victim. So they don't think that this person, there could be a David and Goliath moment. They never think of that. Okay? So now that this lesson has been taught, I hope others learn. Yeah, man, them pick and choose. If it was somebody big and bad and powerful, yes, Super King, then she would have thought twice. But oh yeah, other girl there, watch me, another girl can't beat me. Yeah, me I go beat her up. So I'm sorry that happened. I feel that her kids lost their mom over something so stupid, but I hope they see it as a lesson. There is so much going on for real. Divine say, rule of war, never underestimate your opponent. Exactly. Never underestimate your opponent. All right? The next thing that happened this week, one student throw a chair, knock the other one in the head in Orchard's High and unalive him. Danny, I see you. What's up? Have you all heard that story? Okay, so there was an incident sometime this week at Oterias High School where one student threw a chair, knocked the other student in the head, and that student has since been unalived.
Yeah, but I hear that is the same guy that getting bullied is the one that unalive. Cause I hear that they gang him like the day before.
Oh, okay, all right. Let me hear this.
And then I hear that they gang him the day before. I never get to do him anything. Like mothers send him to the catch point, and I think they must say gang him. I never get to do him anything. So the next day at school, the head of the bully must lick him with a chair or something.
So one at head. Good morning. You say it's the guy who got the one who got hit with the chair, that he was the bully? Is that what you're saying?
No, he was the one that getting bullied.
Oh, he was being bullied by the others. So the bullies hit him in his head. Oh God.
Yeah.
The children, them not growing up with any love. You're right. I see almost every day. I follow some groups, some bloggers, like I have their fan numbers in my phone, so I'm always getting these notifications and stuff, and they're always posting the pictures of school children in Jamaica just fighting each other, and it just I just think that we have passed that stage. I just think that we have passed that stage where we have to resolve conflicts with fighting and destroying each other. Every time, as soon as I see those videos, I delete them. School girls fighting each other, school boys fighting each other. It's as though, because when I was going to primary school, we always had fights. People always had fights. But I would think like nowadays, we should have come a long way away from having to fight somebody to make our point. people are so heated. People, yeah, we lack conflict resolution skills. We have not set good examples for the younger generation. I agree with you, Divine. When I visited Jamaica, the belt was a real thing in school. Well, I never agreed with the teachers flogging people's children, because teachers do have emotions too, and some children will drive the teacher up the wall. And if the teachers have the okay to whack them with a belt, they can do real damage. I remember several years ago, I think it was at Runaway Bay Primary, where one teacher got up on a bench and whooped a child so badly with a belt. The belt hit the child in the eye and blind the child. So I don't like those kind of things. The police, them need to be in the schools, and the police don't need to be in the school. The police don't need to carry them go to jail and teach them some lessons. Yeah. Yes, Super King, I agree. Yeah, me not agree if the teach. Clear, what happened? Me not agree if the teachers must be people pitney. Yeah, because teachers are people. Teachers have emotions too, and they like one child more than the other. And the pitney, what them not like, then we get a pitney some wrestling.
Yeah, who would really want someone to beat their kid, whether teacher whatsoever? Who would really comfortably want someone to beat their kids? That makes no sense.
We should communicate more. Yes. Beautiful says, oh, now that's evil. Everyone can't use a belt. Blinding kids, that's gotta be personal. Yeah, exactly, Beautiful. That's what I'm saying. Now imagine the teacher maybe not like that kid because of some personal reason, something. And the teacher went to you.
The kids that get beaten is the baddest. The kids that get beaten is the baddest anyway, because they get used to the beating and used to the lick and used to the rough treatment.
Sometimes I think things that sometimes them are the baddest, me just think say.
No, the beating make them become bad, because when the teacher beat them,
they don't care.
Go take out the anger on someone else when they can manage. Because if someone beat you and they cannot attack them back because a teacher is an adult man. So
right.
They go back and take out go beat someone smaller than them.
You think you make them into bigger bullies?
Yes, of course. If we're gonna keep beating
Kenton, what's up?
Keep beating it. Alright, most abuser is people that get abused.
It's truth. Yeah?
So once you abuse people that get abused
choose violence. Yes, you're right.
And they think it's true. And they think the only way to deal with problem is by being violent.
Is with violence.
It's true. Yeah, they think they said, okay, this is the only way to deal with the issue is by beating.
And that's why every bully used to get like bullied first. Either them have some issue. Them have some kind of self-esteem where people used to trouble them about it, but just because they maybe can fight or something.
It starts from
they whoop the children with the belt, but then there is no support for the behavior, and that is so true. You can't just beat them with the belt and not support it, because sometimes the problem is way more than what you can correct with a belt.
I don't agree with whipping child.
And that's my thing with the violence. Some people cannot help it. Jamaica is a place where so many people
you're right.
Yes.
They need additional support.
Slavery days.
Growing certain kind of family, the mother the same way, the father, the granny, so the kid come to certain things. So me have to understand that kids and sister, that kids never get no chance.
Yes, some of them get no love, no emotional support.
Teach them, look them this. You have to look on what behind the issue more time.
Right. What is causing them to be so angry? Right.
Abused by everybody, everything, and they just angry, lashing out, and
all day long.
Come and say, oh, that person violent.
It's true.
That person this, that person that. So I like to dig the underground thing behind. I don't like to just condemn people, especially when I see them get hurt or weird. I then do certain bad crime. I like to try to kind of understand where they're coming from, because I think most people cannot help what them become. I think most people try not to do what they've been doing, because say I have only my brother, and one of my brother will thief. And when we are grew up, me personally can say I'm not a thief. And him been doing it from in little bit. So I can say this guy actually born this way. Even if him don't want the stuff, he will thief. So
I don't agree that he born that way, you know. Speedy.
Yeah, some people do. All right.
No, hold on, Speedy. I don't think so. No. Sometimes people do things to compensate for something else. So, he's doing it to compensate for something, probably for attention. And you made a point earlier.
Someone born with physical problem. When someone born with kind of handicap issue or something, yeah. You don't think someone can born with the same kind of problem will affect them, will make them.
No,
we make them have desires to do things. Yes.
No, sometimes it's underlying issue.
No.
And they're compensating it by doing different
children
things.
Born with the propensity for violence. They are born with the propensity to take things that don't belong to them. Yes. Right.
But if you sit down and ask
them, force it out at them, and you have to take it out at them.
Yes.
But if you sit down and ask them, Mikey, that sort of behavior. Sometimes it's so, when it started to open up and tell why it can be solved.
No, all of we grew up and know some people ignorant. And if it's a something face then they can't help it, then come at you. And if you touch them, they go to the end. And we know some people can control themselves.
Right.
And some people, we know that
some people can and some people can't. Mikey, what's up?
Yeah, but the word ignorant, most time people use the word ignorant out of context.
We just use it for this in a Jamaican term. We just use it for this in this term.
And when you beat your kids, they think that's the only. But sometimes when you sit down and if someone was to speak to these kids and children and ask them, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? You'll be so surprised why they are display this sort of behavior. And as a traumatized nation from slavery days down, right, with this violence.
But listen.
And then we come doing it and it passing on.
We passing it down to the children because, yes, because the children never experienced hold on. The children did not experience the violence of slavery. So if the parents are no, we need to do now is to move away from that acceptance of violence. Yes.
Do more talking.
We need to move away from it. Somebody here said that's why you need a community, but the belt might be needed. The belt is overdoing it. That's the problem.
No way I'm using a belt on my kids. No,
because a lot of these kids. I don't
agree with belt.
I have to flog them every now and again. Not all of them.
Why would you take a belt to
straighten them out, make them learn? Say,
I would not do
me
that.
serious, and when me talk, you have to hear.
Someone that cannot help themselves.
But the violence part.
Me personally can't be someone that can't help themselves. Me can't help it. That's how me born. If me a beat you and say you can't help yourself, me can't beat you. So that's why me can't beat you.
Exactly.
And
beat is different from discipline.
Especially a man with beat a girl.
Beat is different from discipline. People forget discipline.
Using everything in their reach to beat these kids.
Yes, everything. Light wire. Everything.
And that is why the kids them using anything.
Teachers in Jamaica are not allowed to beat kids anymore.
Because that's what they know.
They're not allowed to use a belt stick. When I was going to school, they used to use a cane or a belt. But teachers in Jamaica are no longer allowed to beat kids. They can't do that anymore.
Good morning.
Cleon.
The program. I love what. Yes.
What's up?
How are you doing?
I'm good, my love. How are you doing?
I'm here. Blessings. I'm good. Just jump online and realize I come across an interesting program, and I love this.
You,
it's positivity. And I love what you guys been saying and all you guys been discussing the points. Very, very important. And everybody points are valid. All right. What I'd like to say personally is that I grew up on the belt. It was good and it was bad. I remember getting beaten in school. I used to attend Friendship Primary. And there was a particular teacher that would stand on the desk, the big leather belt,
Jesus.
And he'll beat you.
That is
when
beat.
You're wrong.
That's not a discipline. That's beat.
Bad. That's
I
very
think
bad.
about that now as an adult man. As an adult man, a big man standing on a desk with a leather belt beating a kid. What do you think about that as an adult
That's
man?
violent. That's cruelty. That's everything that is bad. But as a child, I remember these things. I don't forget these things. Now, my father was a disciplinarian. He don't play. He'll wake you up at 12 o'clock when something wrong, and he figure out something wrong and line up all three big boys, all of us, and he's gonna beat us. Wasn't good. Was not good. I've learned from it. Let me tell you what it does to me as I'm a big man. I'm in my 50s. But let me tell you what it does to me and how it affects me. And I realize throughout the years, it put fear in me. It drive fear in me based on how I carry out my duties in terms of my job out there. How the boss would, I'm fearful of how the boss would respond. And I realize these things for myself. Not only that, my children, my oldest daughter is 26. Second is 23. And, I have a 15-year-old son. And I can tell you that I don't beat my children from Jamaica. I don't beat my children any at all. You know what I do? And it's very, very effective. I call them. I call one of them if I have to school that one. Call them, stand before me, and I talk to them. I look in the eyes and I talk to them. I tell them what I'm expecting of them and what not to be done. Mark, they will do it again, But you as a parent, you have to make sure that you instill these principles, these things from an early age, because that's the problem, if you don't school them, if you don't train them up, if you remember what the Bible said, train up a child in the way he should grow, that when he's old, when he get old, it's harder to bend it back to where it's supposed to be. So my children can testify of that. I don't beat my children. I talk to them and they listen, and they're very good children, very, very good children. If they tend to go their way now, it's because they become adults. I'm just saying this.
Again, people like to blame the parents, but got some decent parents, which is so decent, don't know what their kid going on with, and their kids is the most bully and the most evil kids out there.
So true.
Keep saying, left to how they grow their parents.
That is why. You're so right.
Best to them kids,
you are right, man.
You are so right. That is why a parent responsibilities are not only just in the home. A parent supposed to go to the parent teachers meeting.
Parents can do everything. Listen to me, bro. The parents can do everything possible, which is good, and that kid still be a bad kid.
Yeah, nobody's saying that, but you just have to make sure you do the right thing from an early age, from an early stage. And even if that child tend to go their way, that's just definitely a bad child. That's just definitely, some things are things that we inherit. Some things are things that we inherit.
What Super King? Super King says, like I said, I have never had to beat, but I would never condemn it. What do you say about that? Who else never had to beat? I've disciplined my children. I would never say I beat my children, because when you stand up over somebody with a belt and you hitting them, a defenseless child, and you hitting them repeatedly with a belt, to me, that is violence. That is not discipline.
Yeah. My stand with beating, if you do something, because we adult do something wrong, yeah? So if a kid do something wrong and you beat the kid, so what you're saying, if you do something wrong and someone powerful over you that have all the angle over you, like you have all the angle with the kid, because wrong is wrong and adult do wrong as well, yeah? So the kid, you can actually correct your wrongness without get a beating, but you don't give the kid a chance to correct his wrongness without get a beating, because you are the adult. You beat someone is showing the power, yeah? And any man will beat a kid because he have a power, he will beat the woman same way if he have a power.
Exactly.
You're right, 100% right. That's the point that I want to make, because psychologically it affects the child. It affects the child.
Exactly, man.
And I'm emotional. Even talking about it now, I am emotional because I know what I've been through as a child. I know what my child would feel, or my kids would feel, if I treat them a particular way. And this is why in today's society we have so much you know, violence in the home, man killing woman, and
alive.
Sorry, excuse me, unalive. My bad.
Yo, let me answer upon that one. Let me tell you it. Yo, me live in England, bro, for all long, yeah. And if me have no wife or anybody which is England, any girlfriend or anything, yeah, I cannot tell them like somewhere which I get beaten from mother or father because those persons would hate my family. Yeah, so certain things you have to even keep them because some people cannot understand, say,
it was a part of the culture and it was culturally accepted.
No. It's nothing part of a culture. It's an individual person with violence.
No, the thing is, we grew up on beating, and I would never call my mom violent. No. But it was part of our culture that we grew up, they used the belt as a part of the discipline.
No, you have to have violence enough to beat someone. No, I tell you, no, because even back in the days, they have some
because they don't know better.
That was how they were taught.
No,
yes,
that's how they were taught. Okay,
that's what they know.
That's what they know.
I got loads of friends.
It against like the teachers because they will say if you hit me, I will call the cops. And yes, that's the same thing like in America. We are trying our best to move away from the violence that we have inherited. That's what we are trying to do.
Can I say something? Can I say something?
Yes.
Speedy said something. Listen, I'm in the UK, same as Speedy. And I remember when my eldest daughter was going to school. She came one evening, I went to pick her up. She had this big lump, what we call cocoa, on her forehead. I was so angry. But what calmed my anger, was the boy parents. When I went to see their teacher, the boy mother was in the office. They were waiting for me. Before I could speak, the boy mother stepped towards me, elbow, and I said, she's so sorry what her son did to my daughter. Right? And we spoke in the office as two adult parents, and she said she's gonna discipline him when he go home. I said, don't beat him. She said no, she don't believe in that, but she will take away his privilege. And we spoke in the office, and she accepted and she apologized. I accept it. Sometimes it's good when parents to parents speak.
Can communicate maturely.
Your parents, yes, your parents and the other parents will not stand for your bad behavior. You understand? It does.
Obviously, or decent that experience is there. That's the point. You can't always just say, oh, that pitney or just the parents is.
Sometimes the parents have nothing to do with it.
Hold on, Speedy. So with that, that boy and my daughter today, my daughter is 40, they are good friends. Sometimes they laughed about it. And when he see me, he said, hello, mommy. I said to him, if you did go back again, no, because oh no, my mom really tell me off when I went. And then secondly, why I said parenting is when you speak to the other parents. I have one son, and Speed would understand this postcode nonsense. They turf, you can't come to my area. This one can't come to my area. And my best friend, we both had 3 girls, right? And we went back and we said we wanted to have a boy. And we both got pregnant with boy, and it's our 4th child, right? And we were so happy when we were having a boy. Now, when they become adults now, they want to fight each other. You can't come to my ear, can't come to my ear.
Nonsense.
My friend and myself, we got both of them. My friend and myself, we got both of them at 16, sat them down in my home, and we tell each of them, we said, if you guys unalive each other, we're still gonna be friends. And it's only 2 things gonna happen. One is gonna go 6 feet under, and one is gonna go prison for life. So you can choose whichever way you wanna go. But your mom and my mom, both of us will still be friends. We are not gonna allow you nonsense postcode this. You can't come to my area to
That's like gang violence,
and
right?
Guess what? Yes, and guess what? Guess what? They completely change because they realize both parents not into their nonsense, and we're not going to be enemy because of them and their nonsense. So sometimes it is good to reach out to the other child parent and let the parents know what their child is doing. Not all the time it will work, but for me, that's the route I like to go all the time. Thank you.
Very good. there's 2 points I would like to raise, if I can remember the second one. Okay.
Raise them, Cleon.
That we are people that have been scarred, our descendants who settled in Jamaica. We have been scarred. You know, Jamaica started because of slavery. And we've been whipped. We've been abused many different ways. Some of us got it more than some. Some of us continue the trend. And a lot of things, understand where things are coming from, then we'll be able to break the cycle. It's a cycle of sin. Again, Jamaica is fast becoming more like American, and based on if you're not schooling the child or spending time with that child, more likely that child live up to that child. He or she will do just about anything, and we are the ones who are gonna get the blame as well, because we have never done our part. Again, broken family is another factor in terms of how these children behave. Broken family can be resentful especially on the mother side, from the mother perspective. He will resent his mom because of separation. It's a big problem. I have been through that, so I know what it is. And we as parents, we have to try to be a little bit more involved in our children's life, if we can put more effort in it and be a little bit more towards our children, because that way we'll be able to pass on a lot of the information, a lot of things that we have learned to these children, and not just let the world and let the social media grow them, because then it's difficult to get them back. So it's very important for us to realize where the cycle is coming from and how we can break the cycle, and what can we do in return, at the same time fixing the problem.
Okay, all right, we appreciate that. That was Cleon's contribution to the live. Anybody else with I appreciate you, man. You want to come down or you want to stay?
Yeah, I gotta run to take care of some business.
Okay,
I'll jump back if I can.
Okay, let me see. Let me get you.
Stay hasn't speak. What about Stay? Stay hasn't speak.
No, she ain't gonna say a word.
Oh.
Yeah, she ain't gonna say a word. She just there on oversight. She overlooking everybody.
She overlooking us.
Yeah, she watching everybody. Watching you. Make sure you stay on point. If you don't misbehave.
It's true what the brother said. You know what I told black parents in the UK? I said, if the black children know their history, they will never turn on each other. I told them all the time. And it's truth. If you know your history, you will never turn on your brothers and your sister. And your children will not come up and behave like that. Because Speedy now, especially with this knife culture now in the UK, which we know the media show is a lot of black youth doing it against black. And it's not true, because it's not. But if our children know their history, they would not unalive or hurt their own. They would not do it. They would be more loving. And so it's
100%, man, because even if you talk to these youth that doing these things, you can notice they don't have a clue about nothing. They don't interested in nothing. Not even where they come from in Jamaica, most of them don't even know.
They don't know but the parents don't even know themselves, let alone the children. So the kids having kids. That's the thing. When you check other culture, they're teaching, you speak to their kids, they know their history. When it comes to us, the Caribbean, we know nothing. The only thing we know about is the Bible. That's it.
And they don't even know about the Bible. They just claim they do.
That's it.
No. The big danger with that, because that's why we we black people find important with the kids, and we see our kids grow up in church and into Bible, say, oh, this it is, or that it is, and this is the thing. We're not doing anything. We're not helping our black kids and our black youth. Them to elevate them.
They don't know our hero. They don't know about their hero. They don't know anything. You ask them about some of our black inventors. They don't know nothing. But you ask them about the latest trainers and tracksuit. They know. And these artists as well, it's not just Jamaica, but we're sticking to Jamaica. You have all these artists that not contributing anything positive to these young people's mind. This song is always about women and sex. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
What are they portraying? Nothing positive about these young people. There's nothing, they put nothing in their music positive about these young people. It's all negative. The glamour, the glitter. That's all.
And when you go to Jamaica, it's so shock you for so much of these people. You realize that's why there's so much crime, because they will do anything for your money. Wear some new clothes, drive a new car,
yes.
Anything.
Thank you so much, my love. What's up?
If you go and ask a white child, they will tell you about World War I, World War II, when it's them go and invade other people, country and unalive people. If you ask the Chinese, they know. If you ask the Arab, they know. If you ask the Indian, they know. But when it comes to us, our children know nothing because the parents know nothing. And that. Right, but if you ask them about the story in the Bible, you ask them about the latest name, brand clothes, Versace, and all these things, they will. You have these artists like Cartel and all of them contribute nothing positive to these young people's mind. Nothing. I want someone to come and prove me wrong.
The world needs a balance.
American hip-hop people, them nothing.
Yeah, they need a balance.
With glitter chain around them neck.
Jewelry, and they just look like some.
There is no balance. That is the problem. Because
just embarrassing.
The thing is, one person can sing whatever they want to sing about, and somebody else can sing something that others might consider to be positivity, but there might be more people who are singing what we call quote unquote nonsense than there are people who are singing what we call quote unquote conscious music. And so there isn't a balance, and we can't control our children all day long, you know. Once they
no, but you can set the foundation.
But
the
listen,
foundation is a house built without a foundation is no house.
But listen,
a tree without a root is no tree.
Listen, our children got phones, they have access to the internet. Once upon a time, the knowledge that we receive was sort of controlled. We go to school, the teacher tell us what to go research at the library. We go to the library, we are targeting that particular topic. That's what we are researching. Nowadays, with the advent of the internet, a child just have information, just a stroke, a keystroke away.
That they are reading in the library.
Them are read.
No other nation are second with these bullshit, with these people are undermining nation. And
thank you.
Them are read.
No other nation are
the books. When was the last time you saw a kid reading a book?
I support nonsense.
When was the last time? We also them reading.
How can we have so much? All right, look. All right. Enough people get just used to this bleaching thing. People bleach out and all these things. And people now look on this as deep thing where people are bleach out them
every day.
And everybody does feel them have to bleach out, them have to brown now. On the internet, them have to highlight out themselves. But them either
the mentality, man, the mentality.
Like Chinese. But in a modern days like this,
the mentality.
People talk down from Indian and then something. The people who know the Jamaican are proud for say, oh, I got Indian into me. I got long hair. Oh, I'm coolie. If people understand the meaning behind coolie and all that kind of foolishness, they want to proud of these.
And no other race proud to have black blood in them. Only we proud to have white Indian and all this nonsense. So we brainwash too much.
No, but what? Hold up a minute now.
Look at my ear. Nonsense.
Wait a minute now. So what you're saying, are you saying that people should reject their ancestry? where we going with
No,
this?
that's not
People,
what he's saying.
because why
no.
you are saying people are saying, oh, them have long ear because them have Indian in eye, and this kind of foolishness. What kind of foolishness is that?
Alright, so
No.
someone will say, oh, my ear pretty because I'm Indian. What we say, we not say it's not for acknowledge the Indian part, but not because it's Indian mean it pretty and the nigger ear.
Thank you, Speedy. Thank you.
That's the point we're saying. And not because, oh, you're going to feel proud of your highlight, say, oh, I got white in me because I got eye complexion. We're not saying you're not to highlight it, but we say it's not mean it better than the black in you either. You see me? That's the whole point to make.
But you understand the historic narrative. The historic narrative that we have been faced with as black people is that we hear nappy, it no good. Look how much billions of dollars black people spend every year to change themselves, to wear wigs, to get what kind of hair again? Indian people hair and whatever kind of straight hair, whatever hair they buy. Me no know, because I no buy hair. My hair grow out of the scalp. You understand? There need to be a shift where people get to understand that what they have is valuable and what somebody else have is not more valuable than what they have. Because for too long, the narrative has been that we skin who not too black, who not black and ugly, who look upon who hair or nappy, and we have taken that to heart. And we say, oh,
and we pass it to our children.
Yes,
and we pass
it makes us unacceptable. Yes, so they start the bleaching.
That only come from black people. You're too black, or you're black and ugly. When they see a white woman,
exactly,
or a Chinese woman, and look a black man, he look on a black man and say a black man is nice and black and good looking. Every other nation look on a black person as good looking. It's only your own black looking at a person black him ugly.
No, everybody wants 4C here. Because now everybody's saying, oh, my hair, I can't do nothing with it. It just tools. Hold on, guys. Let me talk to Tama here. She's on the tube. I said, yeah, now everybody wants hair because you see, 4C hair is so versatile. You can twist it, straighten it, bump it, do whatever you can with it. But before, they used to consider, oh, your head nappy, your head dry, and stuff. And people with 4C hair would take that to heart, go bleach it, go straighten it, cut it off, and put a wig on and all these things. And I am glad to see that more women are wearing their natural hair. I am one person who is very pleased to see that.
King want to speak? King been waiting. King want to speak?
Even black money, most of them are blame. I never see a man ever see a man look on a woman or said to me to a woman say, oh, me like her false ear, or I like her eyelash, or I'm
no,
like...
some of them do, brother. You know, say...
I feel like a freak, man.
I mean, them not say it.
You know, say... You know, I was friend with a guy. You know, I was friend with this guy.
Hold on.
Okay, go ahead, King. Go ahead.
Oh, hold on. Okay, I'll go hold on. Got you, King. Got you.
King, your turn.
Oh, okay. You sure, host? I don't know if you're sure about that, you know. I see you sipping your blast here. No, I'm coming for all over you.
Yes, come on. We are ready for you.
You ready for me? You sure?
We always ready for you.
Oh, you're up here. Okay,
King,
let me jump into this. Listen.
Oh.
You know, easy.
I
Just
get
the
with
comment,
you.
you know. Listen.
Mm.
I think we have to blame the generation before this generation. Any young people we're talking about, we have to look at the generation before. We have failed them. Okay? We have failed. No matter what we do, we have failed them. Now, I hear somebody talking about black people and black people. Listen, we can compare ourselves with some of them barbarians out here. You hear me? Because we may have some inner cities issue where we unalive in certain ones and this and that. A lot of that in the islands. But do we start World War I? Do we start World War II? Do we unalive millions of people one at a time? No.
Russia and
so let me do, sir, I didn't cut into it. So patient to stay down. Please and thanks. We don't start world wars and civil wars. You ain't see what's going on right now with Iran? How people unaliving children in the hundreds and all these type of things. Israel, excuse me, I just get up. And the Gaza war, how they unalive 70,000. Please don't compare we nice black people to them demonic type of killing, right? We have to take accountability for the generation come now. We have to do that. So what we need to do is we need to figure out what the hell did we do wrong so we could correct it. We tell we grandkids or we tell we children. I think that's what we need to do. Because these children, them is looking at who? We. Internet, yes, okay. Internet definitely expand it, spread out, exaggerated certain things that's going on. But it's been going on. It's been going on. If we would have internet in we modern father generation, we would have seen some things. You understand? We would have seen some things. The internet don't have nothing to do with we foolishness. Yes, it add on to a percentage. Yes, the music add on to a certain percentage of foolishness. However, people, we can't just say, okay, it's the music. We can't just say, oh, it's the police officers. We can't just say, oh, it's the system. No, it's everything that is doing something. So we need to address these things one by one and find solutions to them. Or else we're going to fail our next generation to come up. You understand what I'm saying? So I think we have to more start looking at these type of things like solution-based. What happened? Okay, the solution is, I just said it. You see, I just said it. Maybe the first solution is listening to each other. But the solution I said just a second ago was we need to start taking accountability for things that we see the next generation do, to see our family do, all these things. We need to take accountability. It starts right there. Instead of blaming.
We're not blaming. That we're doing here. We're trying
no, man,
to
you're talking about the children, bro. I've been here, you're talking about the children. No longer sitting down here. You know, even if you look in the comments, one of my first comments is talking about the children more.
Yeah, but everything what we're saying, I agree with your point. It wasn't saying anything different. So it's not like you're arguing against our point. You were saying
you are saying things different. I can show you what you were saying.
What was saying different?
You guys was saying, look at the children.
What you was saying different.
I said, well, if you make me explain, then I can. Then you'll hear, right? I'm not attacking you. Don't take it personal. However, you guys was saying it was the children this and the children that. And not once here, nobody say the next generation do need to take accountability. The next generation, who is we, looking down at the children, guys 52, you may be in your 50s or 40s, I don't know.
We never heard the guy before explain it that it's because the system now that Jamaica and so come
system.
Come like America where the two parents have to go to work and stuff like that and leave the kids and stuff. You know, everybody here talking about the parents them and stuff from time as well. The parents is all that generation we're talking about.
Good morning.
Are you asking a question?
Morning, Dion. How you doing?
You're telling me.
All the generation we're talking about.
Yeah, and the next thing was...
What's up?
Oh, go on, Betcha.
Hold on. All right. So King did his speech. Speedy did his Kenton. Good morning. Let's welcome Kenton to the live. Kenton, I know you always have positive words in your music, in your poetry, and all that. Come on, you say something in the chat. Tell me, what's your contribution to this conversation?
Let me share my observation. First, greetings, blessed love and greetings to all these wonderful people.
Bigger.
I think we as a people going through evolution in many different stages and ways. Even to listen to us having this conversation, I think we need to also understand that this is a part of the change, because a lot of this is new to many of us, and comparing this experience that we are having to our parents, we have to also acknowledge that a lot of them didn't have this amount of education, this amount of experience. So we are at that stage now, I think, where we are having the conversations to make the changes. Just like in many families where people will be able to invest, or the next generation will be able to invest more into business and venture into other things, because we have been through a generation where families have houses, for example. So people coming will be able to do different things and be able to think about different things, because some of the reasons why some of us parents and grandparents wasn't able to get to maybe some of these things that we are trying to achieve now is because they had different challenges in their time. So I think it's just where we are at in this time. And also the whole world is, the whole awareness now is like here. It's everywhere. So I'm really observing and acknowledging the changes that we are going through and where we we as a people are, I think, at the moment.
Okay, I appreciate that. Not somebody in the chat name not has been posting some good points in the chat. Now he says every generation rewrites itself. Every generation rewrites itself or rewrites what they were taught from the generation prior.
Exactly, I agree.
Yeah, because he can't rewrite himself, because what this generation stands for is not going to be revealed until this generation has passed by.
That's the next, I agree with that. Not everything, but most of the things, yeah. When this generation passes, we're going to see the results of our actions.
What this generation did. Yes. Yeah. Let me see what else. Somebody says, Super King, are you a poet? I think Super King is a poet. Am I right or am I wrong? I know Kenton the poet here. Kenton is a poet. Kenton writes a lot of positive pieces that he usually shares over here with us.
Oh, so I'm gonna go now. Guys, before I go, I've got a book on Amazon worldwide called Our Black Inventors. The link is in my bio. I've got African inventors, African American, Caribbean inventors. Buy the book to educate your kids that we created everything that mankind need on the earth. We were the first. We were the first on earth to walk and talk. Let the children know about themselves. When the children know about themselves, nothing cannot break them, and they will not harm their fellow brothers and sisters. Thank you so much.
I appreciate you, one sister. I appreciate you, my love.
Sorry, Speedy.
Big up, sis. Big up yourself.
Thank you.
Ancestor, I'm going to give you a follow because that kind of sound kind of attract me. I'm going to give you a check out. I'm going to check you out.
Yeah, man, follow me. The link is in my bio. You can message me as well. I've got some kids' book coming out as well because we do too much talking. We're very good at talking. Action.
Okay.
Me personally, I really acknowledge people who write books, because me personally, I think we as a people also, our book is missing in the library.
Thank you.
Our story is missing in the library. Our own personal story is missing in the library.
Thank you.
You're a very powerful woman, but I love you your book.
Yeah, man, in the Amazon.
No, don't worry yourself.
In my status.
The sun not shine one time, It shine it come back up every day. Don't worry yourself. I got you.
And also, the host mentioned something about going to library. What we have to be careful is who write the books that our children are reading. These books does not reflect us. And these books never. Thank you. And these books never show us in any positive form.
That is true.
Always superior, and we are inferior. So the books that we feed our reading is like eating food. We have to make our kids read some books that reflect them, that they see themselves in the book, not see others. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ancestor. All right, that was our sister Ancestor there out of London, with great contribution to the chat this morning. Let me see who else is here. Tama says, from my observation, in this new generation of children's future is not looking so very bright, not just on an individual scale, but most of them but also on a global scale, because the expenses and new world orders is making life so much more difficult and expensive, just to say the least. Well, as times have changed over the years, it has appeared to be a challenge for generations. So it's nothing new.
Right,
yes, so it's right. Yes, as times were changing for them, when women started to come out of the home to go to work, to get a babysitter for the children, all of these changes has brought their different challenges to different generations over the years. So I am not worried about these children in terms of the changes that they will face, because they will adjust, just like we had to adjust. Yeah, we had to adjust to new money. We had to adjust to the internet, all these things. So these children, they will adjust. Yeah,
born into it, so
Yes.
it's difficult to them. When you're born into something, they don't know nothing different.
Different, right. So it will be better for them. I remember how my grandmother used to say in the 1970s when they changed the money from pound, shilling, and pence, all the hard time she had, adopting the new.
Every changes, people born the same.
Right.
Every generation, people blame the older generation. This will just start. It's been going on.
Yes,
right?
but we will survive. Somebody says, oh, we have to set things up.
We
Beautiful.
actually getting smarter. Black people actually getting smarter. Cause if you understand right now, the amount of program on the internet about religion,
yes,
that causes so much black people to question religion.
It was such an audacious thing to even question the Bible. People would you blaspheme. Yes, gotta go strike you. You're going to hell. We are moving away from that because we are wisening up.
Can I add one little piece to that? That
sure, sugar, you can.
Listen to this though. What I realize is that I was saying this to some people the other day. Based on where I live now, what I realize is that a lot of what we are going through as a people, the people here in Europe, let me say Europe and blank.
Yeah.
People here in Europe in this generation is going through the same phase as we are, because tell you what, the people nowadays are also learning the truth. The generation, the young people, the 20s, the 30s, they talk about the early 20s people. One of the things that is happening in the world now is that they are learning the truth. Because I used to think it was only like the Jamaica and the Caribbean were miseducated.
Everyone, bro.
But I realized that this miseducation, these old guys, per se, were not telling not even their own children the truth.
The truth. Yeah.
And I live in a society where I come to realize that.
Yes.
So these changes are happening in every single way, because when, and again, I said before, this generation have a chance to venture into different things. They want knowledge. No families know, many youth know nothing about house or land or certain things, because they are from a family where they have certain things, so they want to know different things. So they are the ones who are, okay, this is how this came about, and it's causing eruption in every single way, because a lot of the issues that we are facing is down to the education levels that we had growing up as a nation, and we are evolving.
That's what I said. You can't blame the old generation, because they all grew up and lie and all never know the truth.
They didn't know better.
Wrong. You see me? We just know the truth, but nothing that them dead gone and never know.
And then there was this fear that if they dare to ask any questions, so a lot of them they just died complying, because they were so afraid to even ask a question or even to engage with anybody to sort of resolve the issues that were going on, the unresolved issues that was in their mind, like how did this come about and stuff. And that was a good way for them to keep those people compliant, drive the fear into you, so you can't ask no question.
All right, just imagine those days if you read a verse in the Bible and it does not make sense to you.
Can't ask nobody.
Go to the pastor, not anyone, and say it does not make sense.
You can't ask nobody.
You are the devil. You want to put down God's word. You are this, you're evil. And maybe jungle justice meet you.
Okay. You're right. Yeah.
So those people go through some hard struggle, man. Cause don't get me wrong, used to have clever people who used to suspect certain thing and think certain thing done right, but they just couldn't say anything.
They couldn't say anything.
Angry.
And I grew up in a.
I think education also failed us too, in a lot of ways, because there's a lot of educated buffoons.
Oh, that's what I say, King.
Who they can't even have a healthy conversation with you, because they think they know it all. You know what I'm saying? I went to college, so you are an idiot. It have a lot of people who's educated, and education has failed them because they don't have not even a humane strand of hair on the head.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They buy the big house and the big car, and they have a next big box over here and a next big box in Florida, and you know, all my boxes. You only have one box. You only have a half. In fact, you don't even have a box. You cannot talk to me. I have my PDGGFGHDD in college. Yeah, that's some of them. Enough for them. Now, I do want to say some enough for them when they start getting their things. They don't know who the hell they are until they get a ninja check, if you know what I'm talking about. Until somebody call out, hey, you ninja, what you doing here?
Prideful, exactly.
Yo, King.
Yeah, but it's King.
No more explain something, King. I don't like we have a little bit a culture clash. Yes, when they say something, bro, and you're 100% right, I'm going to say, yes, King. I'm not cutting a conversation.
Just affirmation.
I apologize.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Yeah, so the culture thing and kind of clash when we know you're not Jamaican.
No, it ain't clash. I didn't hear you. I didn't.
Yeah.
No, listen, so I use Jamaican, I Trinidad. What can I call that clash?
No.
What can I call that talking about?
It's a clash. A Jamaican with an straight away. So that's why we
no culture clash over here.
It's a clash.
Trinidad and Jamaican is the closest one in the Caribbean. Talking about culture clash.
We have a little clash more time we are happy.
Listen, just don't go in nobody's store and ask for Abula bread. Okay, that's all. And don't call no Indian man coolie back home. You'll get chopped, okay?
You know that, talking this and talking that. You know, say when I'm a big at my big ripe old age, I know that there are people who don't like being called coolie because coolie is like the N-word.
Yeah.
I was, because in Jamaica we use it like freely, like.
No.
Freely.
Yeah, freely. Like you're cool, you're nobody shooked. Believe me.
If you go in a store and ask for Abula bread, what you are actually asking for is a chichi man bread.
What?
Yeah. Remember that I explained earlier and I said, when people are proud to say them coolie, they don't understand what coolie really mean. Say coolie did bill when they bring the Asian.
You never heard of that either. All right, you see?
As servitude, and because they want to put them lower than themselves, they give them the name coolie.
I thought it only had to do with their hair. I didn't.
No.
That makes
weed.
Because they mix.
You see, weed come from them Indian and them who are migrated or who they bought to the islands and stuff, weed and ganja and Kali. Those are Indian names.
Even Rasta, everything to do with that.
Ethiopian.
No, Ethiopia. They come from originally. Before you have the twisting here and these kind of thing come from India before them actually get a name about Rasta and something.
Oh, you said. Well, it could be debated.
No,
it
if you notice,
the word Rasta,
India,
the word Rasta don't came from.
I will keep the old tradition. They have them.
Yeah.
They have them
those people who
every year. You see, some
stand up on one foot and things.
Yeah,
they have long locks. Yep.
But the ganja same, and then burn the ganja same. That's why ganja end up giant with the Rasta. Just come like that. That come from.
And they never used to burn the ganja like how you see like how people burn the ganja now every day, every night. No, they never used to do it like that.
Yeah.
Speedy.
They are using the ganja.
Speedy.
Yeah.
Even in Jamaica, it is clearly, I won't say clearly, because maybe you got people have defended opinion, but the ganja plant was brought to Jamaica by the Indian people.
Yes, the name
That's
alone.
what I said.
The name alone.
The Indica, you said the Indica is an
The
Indian
Indians
thing.
and them.
Yeah, the ganja
That's what
sound
we
like
just said,
ganji. Anything to do with ganji, Ghanaian, an Indian thing, bro.
Indian.
Yeah, man, and the Indica come from the Indian.
Same way.
The Indica plant come
It's the
from.
same thing.
Same thing, bro. Just listen the word, you can tell where actually original from, bro. You see me? No matter
But
what
we definitely have to watch in the mirror a lot of times to see how we can you know what I'm saying? I think when our family is broken up, our village is broken up. You know what I'm saying? More families that's breaking up is hurting the village.
And the next thing,
you know what I'm saying?
the next thing about the coolie as well, we have to understand the reason why them did make sure they make the people them a bad name as coolie. It's to make the black people them in Jamaica actually have a name for call them as well to make them war together and don't get friend and go against the British. So that's something where them actually bring in as well to make the Asia where them bring to be servitude in Jamaica don't join up with the original Jamaican them. They create something for them to make them look low on the Jamaican them as well, that they call them coolie. So when a black person in Jamaica or Jamaican we think say, oh, we still find someone that's better than that coolie boy there. So we never go join with them or we never go war.
To pit different groups against each other.
You abuse a person and then find someone else to abuse. So you enslave Jamaican them and then find somebody else to
right.
Give them
Once they keep, see, Brighton say, once they keep us fighting and fussing, they have us right where they want us.
Yeah, exactly. That's why they give us so much of politics parties. So we don't see that it's one agenda, just changing policies or just changing faces.
Same thing happening right now in our eye over the Middle East when them are trying to set the whole of the Arab country together to fight and destroy each other and then just weaken themselves.
That is the thing. I didn't know it was a way to put Indians down. That's what I was saying. I was not aware. I thought coolie just meant you were like Indian.
People sing it back in the day and said coolie shit punk.
Kalaluanya me back.
Because that all in something that show say it's a come from a bad them create some bad things to make the Indian and Jamaican. That's why they say all of the Indian in Jamaica them join up together, know each other, help each other, mostly live in community as we can find Indian community card. That's why them used to have to be like that. Because
but is it racist in Jamaica? Are they racist against each black people?
No, sir. We don't experience that.
No.
In Trinidad, because
no, we don't experience that
amount of because I think it's the percentage of them down there too. In Trinidad, though, it's a total different story.
No.
There's a lot, but we just refer to people. Oh, once you said one coolie person, you know that person is Indian or mixed.
Right. You know, in certain Indian community, they hold their culture the same way. You have to marry with it, you know. When you go into the community, you have some outside it, mixed with definitely. Jamaican and this and that, but some have to hold it. So King right.
What's the percentage of Indians in Jamaica?
They have to hold it. Yeah, majority of them do not mix.
What's the percentage?
No matter what you want and do.
What's the percentage? What's the percentage of Indian in Jamaica? Do you know offhand or no?
No, I can't remember.
Okay, well in Trinidad,
less than 5% in Jamaica.
Okay, you see, less than 10 in Trinidad. It's hold on one. It's in Trinidad. It's about 50.
Yeah. But them have the same kind of thinking in Jamaica when them in a family in Jamaica the same way. It's just the poor one them we can't help it we mix with, but the one that we have local money up in society they don't mix.
Google said in Jamaica it's 3.5% of Jamaicans are Indians.
Yeah, the man below was right, so less than 5%. Him know anything, Brighton.
Yeah, it's less than 5%.
Brighton, what's up?
Good morning. Good morning.
Morning, love bug. What's up?
Love the vibes here. I just love the vibes. I have to jump into. But one of the things that I'm a family therapist. One of the things that I notice in our culture is we believe lies. We don't believe the truth.
Because we don't seek the truth. More time, the lies have longer legs. It reach you before the truth.
His teachings and his words were never taught. Were never taken as teachings. They were taken as vibes, and that was Bob Marley. If you notice Bob Marley words, the words to his songs were mostly about morals and teachings, and then it shifted. It shifted when he started basically it shifted when he started having like open relationships with other women.
Okay,
and,
okay.
Started moving around love songs and the for me as a young woman growing up, his his message got diluted with sexuality now. You know what I mean? And sex and money is the biggest thing that's ruining our culture.
Sex, money, and women?
Yes, it's ruining our culture. The family is complete. There's no family I don't see family in black cultures. I don't recognize family anymore because they don't exist. And those that exist are broken.
When I say that, you know, some ever come back at that to people always say, because when I go around, you ask, they tend to more find black family more even white people as family, So, we not talk about Indian people and the rest of people, but white people is not foreign, is not family orientated either. Worse, so that we will it more family orientated more than white people. So, I have to push back.
By far.
And them just try to portray it and the media try to portray it like that, but nothing really not go so. When they say family reunion and all and something, their black house always tend to have almost sister-in-law, brother-in-law, and way down. White house do not have that. It's just a close family white house have.
But when I mean family in a home. In a home, you don't have the father, you don't have the mother, you don't have the grandmother, you don't have...
That's a pushback as well. That's do as well. If you were to talk by number percentage wise, you're going to have enough black man and black woman together. And if you break it down more than white people, it's not together the same way.
Not in my business. Not in my business.
No, they just focus on we because the body just focus on we. Nobody now focus on the white.
Speedy, you're so right. You're so right. Because tell you what, this where I live.
Focus on we.
Yeah. I'm going to give you a small scenario just to a compliment to what you are saying. And what I'm telling you right now is 100% true. Where I live, the older people and the facilities are pretty like a hotel. You know what I mean? So some people may look at it a different way.
England today. Care home where them children
people in care home.
Well, England is the same thing. They're children people in care home.
We have this story in Jamaica about a man carrying his father to a poorhouse, called a poorhouse, for example. Maybe 5 meter road later on, but
the infirmary.
People going to have no help.
Got the infirmary.
Infirmary.
Yeah, it's a care home. It's a care home. Make it look nice, bro. It's a care home. Like care home.
Perfect. Care home. Yes, we believe that, sir? It is like the normal for 99% of the people.
Yes.
Yes, the family that have nothing to do with grandmother. The family is the husband and the wife, and if they have it.
Yes. If you have the old people in, and you would have in the normal, they would have said, "Oh, you're living with your grand. How do you do that?"
Yes.
How do you live with your
grand?
Yes,
you see me. When in our culture, we still I check for mama, papa, everybody see them way. But I tell you, man, and again now, see how we learn the thing about if you care for your grandmother, go there, for your father, go up there. More than likely, if your people don't care, go up there.
And the next thing, it's the next thing when we keep getting this thing, keep pushing our head. The next thing we say, black and black crime and black people so violent to each other more. If you check what's going on from how long till now, white kill more white more than black kill more black. Because if you go through Europe, right now the war in Ukraine, the last time we look is 2 white country war. Yeah, and if you look, Europe have about 2 wicked war, which is pure white or kill white. And all those things. It's just a few percent of we do that. But because them highlight we so much, we see like a we is the one. You go in the Muslim country, them Indian people, them kill Indian more than by the thousands. And no one said nothing about that. Pakistan's Indian war all the time. And they just analyze each other. Right now, Afghanistan and Pakistan are war, them are same people. And they just analyze each other by the dozens. And when 2 little people died in Britain, and 2 little people in Jamaica, and 2 little people in America, everybody say, I light it up and say, oh, look, black I kill black. Look how black people is. Look how them against each other. Look how them are this. But I like them I tell, we are some of the most loving race with each other. Don't listen to what them I say.
They're gonna highlight us because we need fixing. Maybe by we need fixing. You say it's human nature. It's sad, but it's true. Every race and every nation have some kind of violence going on. That is true.
You look on it as just
Femtech, what's up?
You see me? And the rest of race are more than we. So no matter how human being violent, I agree, but the rest of the race more violent more than we. We are the most loving race, no matter what people want to say.
No, be beautiful. We don't know what we need to fix up ourselves. We need to change the narrative. We need to change the behaviors. Yeah, sort of turn around. I guess that's what he means, to turn around the culture.
Yeah, there's more people need to change their behavior.
Yeah, need to change their behavior. Unalive people and all these things. Film Tech says that's because we are not a loving race. Hold on them, Speedy. So Film Tech says it's because we are not a loving race. Well, that is when we talk about change, not loving each other and say, oh, well, we don't love each other, so we could just go and kill each other. No, we're not going to do that. If you have concluded that we are not a loving race, then we would want to see that change. Yeah, where we start teaching our children love, showing them what it means to love each other.
Prove to me from history that black people not a loving
because
race.
I beg to differ. I think we are a loving set of people. There are lots of us who do resort to violence quite frequently, but
our problem.
All right, just